guys, it's me Lily, and welcome to my channel if you're new, and welcome back if you're not. So for today's video, I'm going to be showing you guys my homemade squishy collection, and this is going to be probably an updated video, or one that's going to eventually be updated, because I like making homemade squishies. They're really fun to make, but they are very tedious and take very long to make. I only have 7, and I originally have 10, but there's 2 of them that's at my aunt's house, and one of them I don't know where it's at. It's somewhere in my house somewhere. But yeah, without further ado, let's get started in the video. And also keep in mind that 99% of these squishies are defected because of how much I've squished them and stuff. So yeah, now let's finally get started. And sorry if you hear background noises, I'm outside. Also the wind's blowing, so it might be a little bit loud. If it gets too loud, I will go inside. So going to my newest to my oldest, the newest one that I have is this byeee macaron, and it's pretty squishy. In the bottom here, it's in packaging. I can take it out of packaging, but I'm going to do this first. The bottom here is where they applied the filling, and this is the filling, as well as the cream, and it's just this pink velvet macaron. And so let's just squish it in packaging first. Super duper squishy, and it's barely even rising, but I'll just squish it from the side. So let's take it out of packaging. It's very soft and smooth. Let's squish it again. So that's my newest one, and I actually just made that one yesterday, but it just got done drying today. My second newest one, which is one of my favorite all-time homemade squishies, is this one. This is the pizza squishy, and it's super duper squishy. So on top there's some black kind of half of circles / ovals, and those are olives. Some brown dots, which are sausages. Some of these kind of pink reddish undertoned pepperonis. Some green dots, which stand for the green peppers, and then there's also some darker green dots also for the green peppers. Then this is the crust. It's just darker than this crust, because usually the crust gets toned a little darker. And also, if you guys can see on top, there's some like crispy parts. So let's give it a squish. So this one, I am in the makings of its packaging / tags, and the reason is because I made this one about 2 weeks ago, but the packaging, I couldn't find a package, like a resealable package like this that's big enough to put it in, so I'm making it, and it's really hard. But yeah, this is what it just looks like. Let's give it another squish. Let's give it one good squish right here. But yeah, super duper squishy, and this one took me about 3 days to make. This one took me 1 day to make. 3 days, by the days that I'm saying it took me long to make, is not drying days. Because this one, if you're counting drying days, it took me 2 days, 1 day to paint it and stuff, and another day to dry it. This one took me originally 5 days, 2 days to dry it, 3 days to paint it. That's not including cutting the microfoam and stuff like that. So my next one was kind of more of a fail one, but this one's the taiyaki byeee Swiss roll or cake or whatever, Swiss cake. And it's a fail. It's not really that squishy unless you like do this. Then it's squishy, and it's made to be purple, but I ran out of the purple paint, and I couldn't make one exactly the same color as it, so it's now just a galaxy. And the back kind of drizzle is messed up because I didn't have very much patience left with it because it was already looking bad, so I thought I was going to throw it away. But I ended up salvaging it, and the front looks pretty good. But now this is just a galaxy cake roll from byeee. Just kidding. This one took me about 3 days to make and 2 days to dry. The next one is the only one with proper tag, packaging, and the only one that's one of my favorites. The one actually isn't mine. Well, I made it, but I gave it to my sister for her birthday, and so it's pretty much hers, but I'm just kind of let her use it. So this is the squishy, and it's a pill squishy, and it's called Bitter. Its name is Bitter because like some pills are bitter, so I figured that would be cool. And then it says pill squishy right there with the heart. In the back it has its barcode, and it says made by Lilly. This is not food, do not eat. Be cautious when playing with the squishy, ages 11 and up. And so this is the face and the packaging and everything. So here, let me squish it in packaging. Super duper squishy. So let's just open the packaging. So this is what packaging looks like. I did make it. And this is the pill. It's very small. This one actually it took me the most because the colors kept on blending like this, so I had to paint it. It actually took me 4 days to do it and 3 days to dry. And my favorite part of this squishy is how, if you guys can see, in the eyes, it's upside down, I'm so sorry, that in the eyes, it's like black, but it has that white accent. This is my favorite thing. So, the next squishy that I made is another pill, which I was kind of obsessed with pill squishies back then because they were easiest to make and they were super quick to do. Is this golden pill, and this is like the diamond pill, what the richer people would use or to eat for their pills. And it's not super duper squishy, but still pretty squishy. The next one is my most affected squishy I even have, and I made it to look super duper pretty, like a more prettier pill, but it didn't turn out that way. So this is the squishy, and here are its defects. It's squishy, I will admit that. It is squishy, see. But there's nothing to squish. So this is my most affected squishy I have in my whole collection, counting homemade and not homemade. Now my last one, which I think you guys have seen in my squishy collection, if you guys watched that one, there's this squishy, and this is the dollar sign, it's money, and it just says $1 bill right here, and like a person, which would be originally right there, and it's pretty squishy actually. This was my first ever homemade squishy that I ever made, so it's not the best, and I didn't have puppy paint for this one, so it doesn't look good either. But yeah, those were my homemade squishies. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, don't forget to give it a thumbs up and comment down below for a chance to get a shout out in next time's video, my next video. And the shout out winners from last week are, the winners are DJ Kitty, be right back. Okay, the winners are DJ Kitty 1415 or DJ Kitty 1415 and Kimberly Boxel. So thank you guys for commenting on my videos, and it means a lot because you guys are both my supporters. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and without further ado, see you guys next time. Bye!